Hey, it's Ryan Meister here, and I'm back at it with another video. But this time, I will, sorry if my mic is loud, by the way. I have my mic volume at 100 just to see how this goes, so I'll try to stay away from my mic. But today, I will be showing you how to record PC gameplay or your PC screen for absolutely free. I just hit the wall. So, in order for this to work, you have to have a GeForce graphics card, so like a GTX 1050 Ti, a GTX something, like it just has to be a NVIDIA GeForce brand graphics card. Now, let's say you're an AMD user. There's this website called Raptor.com. This is the AMD version, and you can click download Raptor for Windows. But this video is mainly towards, I won't be showing a tutorial for Raptor. This is all for GeForce Experience. So you want to come over to www.geforce.com, and you should be taken to this website. So what you're going to want to do is go down to one of these tabs up here. You want to go to drivers. And you're going to see this, okay? What you're going to want to do is click this. GeForce Experience automatically keeps your drivers up to date and your games optimized. You're going to want to click download. You don't want to search through here. You just want to click download right here. And you want to run the thing, or like run the download and run the installer and all that, and get it set up till it looks like this. So this is my home page, which has all my games. You might be on this page, but you want to, so it's going to look like this probably, and you'll have your games. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to see this little thing, and it looks like a recycling kind of thing with like a triangle looking thing. You're going to want to open this, and that's going to open GeForce Experience. Also, you don't have to push that. You can push Alt-Z, and that opens up this, because that's the keyboard shortcut to open it up. And so, as you can see, there are multiple things. So instant replay, as you can see, is this thing where, let's say I'm playing a game in Overwatch, and I click instant replay. I turn on instant replay. Then I can play the game, and it's kind of recording but kind of not. So as you can see in customize, replay length, mine is 10 minutes. You can make yours whatever, but I like 10 minutes. So let's say I hit an insane trick shot in Call of Duty or whatever, and it happened a minute ago. What I can go do is when I click turn on, I think it'll say turn off, and it'll save the last 10 minutes that happened before you click turn off. So that's pretty cool if you want to keep that on whenever you're playing a game. So if something really cool happens, you can obviously keep it saved and rewatch it. So the main one I'll be talking about is record. There's also broadcast, like live streaming, but I don't live stream, so I'm going to go over record. So here's the record tab. If you click it, it'll say start, and it'll start a recording. But you want to go down to customize first. And as you can see, this comes up, and this is quality. So you can leave it on any of the presets like low, medium, high. I prefer custom. So my resolution, I normally always want to record at 1080p, and I always want to record at 60 frames per second. And so then you can crank up your megabytes per second, and I'd say leave it at around 30. If you're doing 1080p 60 frames per second, I'd say leave it at around 30 to 35, maybe 35. Yeah, I'd say 30. So leave it at 30. That's your bit rate. And then you can click save the settings. And then next, you're going to see this thing called gallery, and a microphone thing, a webcam thing, and a settings thing. So this microphone thing right here, if I click it, I can get it, and if I turn push to talk, then like let's say I click always on. Whenever I start recording, so always on. Whenever I start recording, then my microphone will be on. If I want to push to talk, we'll later get into hotkeys. Then you would push the hotkey and talk while you're holding the hotkey, or you can just turn the mic off. If you don't want a mic, you just want to record the gameplay. But if you're doing a commentary, then you're gonna want it probably always on. And then you can go to customize the mic. You can change what your mic is. Let's say I make it the Blue Snowball. That's my normal mic. Here you can see volume. Let's say I leave it like right about there. And then boost. Normally I think boost. Oh yeah, here. As you can see, there's boost. So you can boost your mic. So let's say I leave my mic there. Then I can come here and I think it might have to be at 100 before you can boost it, right? Like if it's at 60, it won't let me boost. But if it's at 100, I can boost the mic. Let's say I boost it to 20, and then bring this back to like there. So maybe it'll I'm pretty sure, I don't know, I've never used boost before, but it'll I think boost your mic. But I think also if 100 isn't high enough for you, you can use a boost too. So I'll leave it at 10, and I'm gonna leave my mic at about that volume, and then I can click save, and it will save my settings for that. So then you see this little like classic film thing. You're gonna want to click on that. That's a webcam. So if I click on, it's not working. Okay, so gallery takes you to where your videos have been saved. So I can open up one of these if I want. So we're gonna head over to the settings first. And while you're in settings, you'll see all these things. First, let's go through connect. You can like easily like have your YouTube account linked to it. I don't really want that, but you can if you want. Okay, HUD layout. So here's camera. So if you're using a webcam like I showed you, you can put it there. And then if I go back, done. Now when I turn on webcam, see it should be on. And my webcam under camera will be in the top left. And then here you can make the webcam smaller, medium size, top, or like the biggest size. But I'm just going to turn my camera off because I don't want a webcam. So next you see, okay, let's go back to this status indicator. Status indicator is like the indicator saying you are recording, it's live. So I normally keep that in the top right. FPS counter for end game, I'll like it in the top left. And then viewers, if you're live streaming, you can have like viewers in the bottom left. But I don't really use that because I don't stream. I'd like to stream. The only reason I don't is just because our internet speed is not fast enough. So next is keyboard shortcuts. Here is your keyboard shortcuts. So general, to open or close the share overlay. Let's say I make that F4. F4. Alt F4. What the heck? Alt Z. I have no idea what just happened. Keyboard shortcut. For some reason it doesn't want me to change it. So I guess Alt Z is like you have to leave it on that. Or maybe it has to be Alt something. What the heck? I just shut down GeForce Experience. Okay, I'm gonna stop messing with that. Okay, Alt Z. Okay, so keyboard shortcuts will make it. So we'll leave that at Alt Z. I kind of like that one. So here's the push to talk for the mic. It's that sign that's right next to the one, and you'll see toggle FPS counter, capture. So wait, if you're just gonna record videos like I do, you're gonna want to come down to record, and you're gonna want to see. So this is for instant replay. Save the last 10 minutes recorded. I have that set to F8. Toggle manual recording. I have that set to F1. So every time I want to record, I push F1 and it starts recording. Broadcast for streaming. These are the settings, and then some custom overlays if you want to use those. Next is recordings. So this is recordings. And so when I record a video, I have it saved to the F drive under raw gameplay. Temporary files, I let them save to there because I don't really see temporary files being used. Under broadcast, you'll see turn on broadcasting of my gameplay. And I'm going to click no because I don't want it on. Here's some custom overlays. And here is my Twitch server. Alright. Next is gallery. This is where my screenshots and videos will show. And the gallery. Notifications. This is just, I guess, basic notifications. If you want it on or off. So like let's say I'm in game and I push F9 or F1. And then it'll say recording has started. So I have that notification on. And then last but not least, we have privacy control. Turn on desktop capture. So that's privacy control, but you can turn it on for no, so people don't use it. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it of how to use NVIDIA GeForce Experience. I have no idea where broadcast just went. Oh. So yeah, since I turned it to no, there's no option for broadcast. But yeah, that is basically it. So you can have your gameplay being recorded at very good settings with your webcam in the top left or wherever you prefer, and mic recording. So that's a full setup. And yeah, thank you guys. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm clustered with words because I can't talk right now. But yeah, that's about how to record GeForce Experience. Also, let's say you get a game, right? Like Battlefield 1. Click on Battlefield 1, and it's not running good. Now it's running at optimal settings, but if it's not, like, hold on, let's find a game. Okay, this is running at optimal too. But some games you can see the check means they're optimized. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, and